Hello, welcome to Ads to Grow Consulting's Reputation Management Program. We now live in a world where consumers dictate how successful you will be. We've seen a huge change over the past 5 years in the power that the consumer voice has on every business. This voice can mean the difference between a business that thrives and one that struggles. Reputation has gone full 360. The concept of reputation is nothing new, but with the evolution of smartphone technology and the subsequent increase in consumer adoption of online reviews, the power of reputation has been amplified dramatically. A pivotal change occurred in 2004, with the launch of Yelp. All of a sudden, consumers started flocking there to leave reviews for local businesses they'd interacted with. It didn't take long for Google and Facebook to enter the online review space, leading to the mainstream adoption of online reviews. Today, reviews are unmissable. Reviews are a global phenomenon. The last 3 years has seen an immense growth in the number of reviews left by consumers. The US alone has seen a growth of 617%, showing that more consumers than ever before are reading and leaving reviews. The way consumers make purchase decisions has changed for good. The latest research showcases just how crucial online reputation is for consumers. 97% search online to find local businesses and 95% of consumers read online reviews for local businesses. 85% of consumers trust online reviews as much as a personal recommendation. This just shows how integral online search and reputation management are to the modern consumer's buying journey. It's a new way of thinking. The old way was with customer feedback. It was internal and depended on friends, colleagues, and family. The effect was temporary and only focused on one-on-one communication. Today, one review can be seen by hundreds or more. It is global and relatively long-lasting. Online reviews are how today's consumers discover, evaluate, and trust businesses. We can break down the role of today's reviews in the buyer's journey into those three aspects: discover, evaluate, and trust. So the first stage is discovery. Having more positive online reviews, you have a better chance of ranking higher in local searches on Google and other sites. This means new potential customers are more likely to find your business when they're searching. Reviews as a ranking signal on Google are up 83% in the last 3 years. Reviews are now the third most important ranking factor in local search on Google. Businesses appearing in Google's top 3 local positions have an average of 47 Google reviews. The next stage in the journey is evaluation. Your customers might be evaluating you on Google, Facebook, Yelp, or a niche business directory for your industry. As a potential customer evaluates your listing and gives star ratings, they're also evaluating your competitors as well. More often than not, they will reach out to the business with the best reputation. The benefit of online reviews is twofold. Your reviews are making you rank higher, then they're getting you more clicks and calls than your competitors. 56% of consumers select a business if it has positive ratings, reviews displayed in Google local search. Going from a 3-star rating to a 5-star rating gets a business 25% more clicks from Google local PAC. Finally, online reviews build trust in abundance. A business with a great online reputation will establish great trust with a prospect before they've even spoken to them. 85% of consumers trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations. 85% of consumers also think that online reviews older than 3 months aren't as relevant. 89% of consumers read local businesses' responses to reviews. An average of 40 online reviews are required before consumers believe a business's star rating is accurate. And note that 57% of consumers need at least a 4-star rating before they choose to use a business. One thing you can't control is how your potential customers find you. Consumers are using more sites than ever, so it's important you work out what sites your target market is searching on and focus on building out a solid reputation on each one. Google is obviously the most important one to start with, but consider how a prospect might research your business and what your reviews might say. With everything we've looked at so far, we know that reviews hold so much power for a business. But the truth is that businesses are actually at a huge disadvantage, because an unhappy customer is far more likely to leave a review unprompted than a happy customer. It's an unfair fight from the get-go. So, let's look at this example of a business that's not managing their online reputation. You can see here that Jimmy's Plumbing has a total of 3 reviews with an average star rating of 3.75. That's not so bad, right? It's nearly 4 stars, after all. But what the research tells us is the exact opposite. Nearly 60% of consumers won't use a business with fewer than 4 stars, and even if they contact him, with less than 10 reviews, it's going to be tough for him to build trust with whoever he speaks to. Today's consumers want to choose a business with lots of great reviews that have been posted recently. Jimmy is losing visibility, calls, customers, and revenue. By letting consumers control the conversation, you run a huge risk. By not having a solid reputation strategy and leaving this to chance, you're losing customers and revenue every single day, whilst any competitors with a solid strategy will pull further and further away from you. That's why we built Reputation Manager, for businesses who want to be in control of their online reputations. Reputation Manager helps you proactively generate reviews and keep track of your online reputation. The platform works by asking your customers to leave reviews on the most important sites, helping to drive your online reputation performance forward. There's a layer of intelligence to the system. The first step is to complete a survey, which is a customer satisfaction score that asks them to rate their experience 1 to 10. Happy customers are prompted to leave a review. If the customer has had a good experience, they're prompted to leave a review online on Google or any site you choose. Reply to unhappy customers before they leave a negative review. This might improve the review. If someone has had a negative experience and is unhappy with the service provided, then the response apologizes and can automatically do things like answer with an explanation or apology and show intent to improve, and even offer discounts to try and recover the relationship with the customer. Now, we still need to leave them an option to leave a review in order to stay within Google's guidelines, but there are steps in place to try and negate the customer's frustrations before they go public with a review. In terms of how the platform can reach out to your customers, there are a few options. The first is to simply email them directly, which involves getting a list of your customers' email addresses and uploading them to the platform, which then emails your customers directly to leave feedback. One of the other options is to start the process remotely in a social media site or on your website, possibly even in an invoice or newsletter. This is a good alternative if you don't store customers' email addresses. Just add a simple link to your email signature or social post and watch the feedback flood in. The final way to start the feedback loop is kiosk mode. This is useful if you work in an industry with face-to-face interaction at the end of the customer experience. You can simply present the feedback web page to the customer via a tablet you have at the checkout, for example. If you have a waiting room, you can put a laptop in there with the feedback page loaded up. Once you've started gathering your customers' opinions, you're able to see their detailed feedback to learn how to build a better business and improve customer experience. As well as the internal feedback left by customers, the platform also pulls together all public online reviews for your business, helping you reply to and manage your reviews more effectively. Get detailed reporting on your review performance on the top review sites, and reply and manage your Google and Facebook reviews from within your report. The platform delivers email updates when new reviews are found to help you react faster wherever you are. So it's time to decide whether you want to hope for reviews or manage your reviews to get better results. Which will be your path? Contact Ads to Grow Consulting today to find out how easy and affordable this can be for you.